Hey guys, TylerX71 here on Gemmy Master Animatronics, and today I am showing you something that I don't believe was reviewed yet here on the GMA channel. This is the 2018 Spirit Halloween animated Michael Myers, which I believe was made by, I honestly forget, but I think it's that company that's named like WO or something like that. Some sort of weird named company. Um, this is a really cool animatronic, and a lot of people have very mixed feelings about it. Some people love it, some people hate it. A lot of people always tend to love the older classic Gemmy animatronics, which were the originals for the licensed characters. However, that's completely understandable, but to be honest with you, I would pick this Michael Myers over the 2010 Gemmy one any day because I personally believe. Now, the 2010 Gemmy one is a really good animatronic, don't get me wrong, it's really cool, but the face on Michael Myers looks absolutely terrible with the black eyes and everything. The face is what kills it for that one. The mask looks absolutely nothing like him. But by all means, am I not saying they did a spot on job with this one? I didn't get there quite yet. But I would pick this one over the Gemmy H201, which I'm not knocking that one. I don't hate it. Believe me, if I had a chance to buy one, I would. If they weren't, like $1 million on eBay, if I found one locally for a good price, of course I would snatch one up. But overall, I would prefer this one. I think this one is a little bit better of a job on the music, on the animation. Well, not really. I can't really say that. But you can't also really tell that the H201 has moving eyes because the eyes are pitch black, which looks stupid. Um, but the soundtrack is definitely better on this one. The movement I honestly prefer on this one. Um, his stance I prefer on this one. We'll take a look at his legs in a little bit, the way he stands. I'm sure you guys have seen it before though. The only things I don't really like about this one is the fact that the hands are the same exact color as the mask, which is stupid. I would like to repaint the hands on this one day. It could use some blood on the knife. That would be better. They could have definitely done a better job on the face. Don't get me wrong. The hair is kind of bad. Um, the mask isn't terrible, but they definitely could have done a better job on it. However, I still think it looks really cool. Now, my all-time favorite Michael Myers animatronic is the Rob Zombie Gemmy one. That one they did an absolute spot-on job with. Funny because I actually hate the Rob Zombie remake movies. However, I love that animatronic, and I would pick that one over any of the Michael Myers animatronics any day. But at least we could all agree that the absolute worst one was the Halloween City Michael Myers, which is absolutely a disgrace and terrible. But make sure to leave in the comments below what your favorite Michael Myers animatronic is. I would love to get your guys' opinion. But today we're going to be talking about this one. Now, I purchased this one last season. It was a store display, so it was used quite a bit. That's another thing. The quality on this one isn't as bad as people really make it out to be, because mine in particular was used quite a bit. It was a store display for about 2 weeks, and we had him on motion sensor, not on step pad. Well, at first he was on step pad, then we turned him on motion sensor. And then I purchased him and I put him in my mall display, which, like I said in my previous video, you can find those videos here on GMA. And he was used constantly on the on position nonstop for about, I'd say, 4 hours straight, maybe even 5 hours. Then on top of that, he was used in my yard display. Again, you can catch those videos on here. He was used in my yard display nonstop for, I'd say, maybe about 6 or 7 hours. This guy's got a lot of use, a lot of miles put on him, but he still works pretty good. So I can't really knock the quality on it. I mean, his motors tend to have gotten a little noisy over all the use, which is completely understandable. But it's one good thing about these ones is all you really have to worry about is the motors. You don't have to worry about split gears or anything like that. But that's pretty much all I really have to say about him. I believe he retailed for about $260 in Spirit Halloween, which is a little pricey. So see if you could get if he comes back this year, which he might, but I doubt it because I think he only made a release last year because of the new movie that was coming out. But if he were to come back and you want to purchase him, or if he's still available online, I would recommend using a coupon because $260 is a little steep. But I'll tell you what, he is way cooler in person than he is on video. And I can tell you that from experience. I've watched many videos of him on YouTube, and you think he looks absolutely retarded and stupid. But I'll be honest with you, in person, he grows on you. He is really cool. So right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn him on. One thing I do have to say, though, before I do that, is the setup on it is absolutely terrible. he comes with all this foam to like fluffing him up and look a little bit more lifelike, and the foam is probably the worst part. And you would think it's so easy just putting foam on, but you have to put the foam on, then you have to put the clothes on top of that, and it's terrible. It's a terrible setup. But other than that, once he's put together, he actually looks really cool. I love the eyes on it. I know a lot of people don't like it. Like I said, it's hit or miss for some people, but I absolutely love the eyes on it. So let me go ahead and turn the switch on, and let's get him working for you. He does have an IR sensor right there in the waist, and that's him resetting. So we have to give it a minute because it is a really good IR sensor, but sometimes they take a minute to start up. So, but I personally love the movement on him. Like I said, if they would have just colored the hands and made the knife bloody, I think it would have been spot on. There he is. I even turned the light out for you, so you can see what he looks like in the dark. Now, I love the stabbing motion on it rather than the Gemmy ones. They kind of just raise the knife up to their nipple. So I kind of do like the stabbing motion on this one. So yeah, they could have done better, but they also could have done a lot worse. I do really like it. It is one of my favorite animatronics. I will never sell it, never part with it. So I'm glad I have this in my collection for as long as I'm collecting. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And one other thing that I did mention, but I would like to mention again, is the sound on this one is amazing. The bass, how loud it is, the speaker quality, it's amazing. So thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys bared with me while I mumbled on for how long. But like I said, he is a really, really cool animatronic, so thank you guys for watching.